side will have their dreams come true. Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the left side. And this is dropped. It would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They open the championship game with a pass. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding some room with the 25. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. They draw first blood in this national title game. Now to try here for the extra point. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The ball is caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money. for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made with the tight end on a corner route. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right.
Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The Huskers are on the move here. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, with a really gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 36 after a nice return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So they'll try to add to the lead now for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now on the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, LSU.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Now we run a draw play. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses.
Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Fighting off the defender.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Let's it fly to the wideout. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day. The
ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's sharp.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the handoff. He gets loose. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield. What a catch!
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. That's a strong stiff arm. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They call the draw play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver grabs it.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? To get him down, the gain is to about the 12.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
1st and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on a 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Smith. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
LSU, 27.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Human clock with the running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
It's now third and goal.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Press coverage now from the secondary. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So no gain on second down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. There's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Nebraska 52, LSU 33.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick, and it looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.